going in.
I'm following him up.
Yeah.
Alright. So, you guys go here, and there's some kind of crumbled stairs, and you go da-da-da-da-da, walking up the stairs. And as you round the corner...
Boom dragon in your face.
I just want to get a picture for you guys.
I swear to God, if it's a dick pic.
I'll be so happy.
You're greeted with...
Yeah, that's friendly.
Wow.
I'll see a dick.
Yeah, we probably can't take him.
So, as you walk up, you see him, and he's not obviously spread out like that. He's very much coiled up, comfortable, laying on top of his treasure. And go ahead and put yourselves in some type of marching order up the stairs for me.
I'll be right behind the druid.
Okay.
The stairs go up to the left, right?
Yes.
Fuck
So
this, I'm scared of
behind,
last.
behind Borlak would be up the stairs.
Yeah, I'm good where I am.
Like this side is up. You guys are coiling up the stairs clockwise.
Oh, so I'm in front?
You technically would be. You can move yourself.
Negatory.
Yeah, you can kind of tell by the way the picture is drawn.
I'm definitely hiding in the back. I'm scared as fuck of that thing.
Okay. So for this to work, I'm gonna just shrink your guys' tokens a little bit more.
Shrink
Love it when you shrink my token.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, baby.
All right. Whoops. So we'll say this is your rough marching order up the stairs, and as you round the corner, the dragon kind of he lifts his head a bit, not too much, just very nonchalantly, and he kind of peers at you and sees Radoth. He's like, "Ah, Druid, you brought the adventurers. Good. Come in. Come in." So. This is the top of the stairs now. So assume that the stairs are no longer there, and this is now essentially fully open, aside from like a small area.
Also, I'll give you guys an important tidbit because I have a feeling that this is going to come into play. As long as you are in my presence, you guys all get a +4 to morale against any sort of fear that could be in effect with a dragon.
Hooray! Okay.
+4.
Plus
You're
8?
fucking scared.
Alright.
I ain't scared.
Alright, scare no dragon.
Terrified.
You guys get upstairs. Are you guys still in like a straight line, or do you want to rearrange yourselves at all?
I'll probably fan out from him.
Okay.
I'd like to see the rest of the room before I don't know really where.
Oh shit! Sorry.
I'm not gonna like walk right up to him and like be 4 feet away from him.
Yeah.
You should.
It was all 10 feet, right? Yeah.
Where's the dragon?
I'm getting there. Hold on. Sorry.
I don't see him.
There's no dragon.
There he is.
I'm standing next to the druid.
Well, okay. For whatever reason, it wants to put me in that top left corner, but
If you hold down Alt, you can drag your, and while you're moving your token, you can move it wherever, and it won't like go to a sticky corner.
oh, cool.
Yeah, useful for in these instances where like the squares aren't 5 feet.
Oh,
All right,
whatever.
so you guys kind of fan out about the room, and
Oh, right there.
Fang sees you all, and you can tell that he's not obviously aggressive right off the bat. He's just kind of assessing you as you all walk in. He looks to the druid and gives the druid a slight nod with his head, and he says, "Druid, thank you. You may stay if you wish, or if you wish to return to your house, you may do so as well. I will now converse with the adventurers and see if they will agree to our terms."
I think you should stay.
And so Radoth looks at Haroon and says, if you wish me to stay, I can certainly linger in the back.
I'd feel more comfortable with your robe to hide behind.
So,
Yeah, you're the closest one to the dragon right now.
It
So-
was unintentional, sir.
we'll say that Radon is basically just sitting at the top of the stairs, you know,
Alright.
observing you all as you fan in and do whatever. So as you all finish coming up the stairs, you see this tower opens up to a traditional vaulted ceiling with 4 pillars basically on the points here and here, and then here, basically the 4 points of that square right in the middle. There's pillars right in those 4 spots. So the dragon slowly kind of, you can see him stretching a little. He's not putting his wings out or anything like that yet, but he's starting to stand up a little bit. He says, "Adventurers, let us put aside our weapons. To be welcomed into a lair of a dragon is a trust and honor no dragon dare go against. I'm issuing the draconic guest right. May Tiamat strike those down that defy this right."
Sounds good to me.
Sure.
I'll make sure my axe is put away.
Can I sense motive? See if I feel like I believe him.
If you have sense motive.
Oh, do I need to? Right now, like, now isn't there like a roll to determine whether I think he's lying to me or not?
Yeah, there's a skill called sense motive, or at the very least a raw wisdom check.
Yeah.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll.
Alright.
Okay. So, thus far from what you've heard, you feel like what he's saying is the truth.
Then I put my hammer away.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got my weapons away.
Sorry, I'm replying back to a quick PM here. Alright, so you've all come in, and now that he's invited you in, you see his eyes start dashing from left to right. He's looking out the windows, which are, there's one here, there's one, oh, I want to ping right there. So he starts frantically looking out those windows in concern, and he goes, "There's more of her spies out there. I can feel it. We must speak in hushed tones lest her spies find out our plans."
Who's spies?
Alexia, my half-sister. She wishes to dispatch of me.
Why?
He leans in a little bit, and he kind of stretches out his neck towards basically where Sir Talwar is standing. He says, "You see, I need a favor." And he nods his head for you to lean in to better hear, because he doesn't want to speak too loudly lest her spies hear.
I'll
I spit on my hands. I know what that
step
means.
closer.
Okay. "I'm offering you a deal. I must whisper, she mustn't hear. There's another nearby dragon who has a better lair. Her name is Velexia. She is my half-sister. And those spiders outside, which I will quickly show you where they are.
There's So we just went gallivanting through here. Oh, well, I guess they weren't really where we were. Yeah, they would have been.
I'll finish. So, The spiders outside were once her spies. If you'd slay her, I'd gladly leave this place at once with all of my treasure. No problem at all. I will rid myself of this place and vow never to return.
And what's in it for us in doing this, in putting our lives on the line for what seems like a blood feud between you and a relative?
Well then Radoth's town here would be rid of a dragon.
I mean, you don't... Is he really disturbing the peace?
Well, he has killed several parties of adventurers that he has already referred to.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Well, the adventurer is trying to kill him. I mean,
It seems odd to me that you are in such a hurry to be out of this town when you and Radoth seem to have a mutual benefactor agreement worked out between you two. I can't speak to other parties, but it seems to be that their unfortunate demise may be of other unfortunate circumstances within maybe your hunger, or they were out looking for your treasure to steal from you.
No, I have no desire to stay here when my half-sister's lair is much larger, and not to mention that her treasure is great.
I assume because you are not able to engage her yourself that she must be a stronger dragon?
She is not stronger, but she is cunning.
Oh.
So if she's not stronger, why don't you just kill her?
Yes.
Well, you see, the druid and I have an arrangement. I help him keep my sister's influence at bay, and he saves me time from going out hunting for treasure and food. He sends groups like you
Us?
to me.
Hey.
I leave here. I either get treasure or an attempt at a new lair. He can't defeat me alone, so he gets the stupid ones killed and the smart ones to help me leave his the he didn't tell you that either?
I am assuming that smart ones are also not very smart for accepting your proposition, since clearly they haven't succeeded.
Or be the first smart ones to come across your path.
Perhaps. I feel that this is a very amicable deal.
Except for the part where we have to kill a dragon. I'm not sure that this is within our means, oh illustrious Venom Fang.
I feel this would go a lot quicker and smoother and a bit more successfully if we had a dragon fighting alongside of us.
You ask me to fight with you and abandon my treasure in my lair?
Radoth could watch it for you.
Yeah, you
Ringo
trust him.
Dingle will watch it.
Ringo.
That druid has no means of protecting a treasure such as this.
But you said your sister's treasure is greater, so if we kill her, you can have her treasure instead, right?
I mean, who the fuck really even knows you're here anyway? We didn't. And we're a smart group.
Yeah, what the idiot said.
He grins and chuckles at Haru in a deep voice. He's just like, silly, silly human.
Hey, Ring Ding, I think he likes me.
He doesn't even know that you're... never mind.
All right. So, as he goes on, I don't want to abandon this treasure just to take over another one. What do you take me for? Some kind of a fool? This treasure would come with.
Wait,
How would you move it?
a moment ago... okay. Here's the thing I have. I don't like dealing with evil creatures. Number one.
Yeah.
2, I feel like you've just talked in a circle. First, you told us that if we helped you defeat your half-sister and take her lair, that we would be partial to some of your treasure at this lair. But just now, you said that you were going to take all of your treasure with you to to your new lair.
I don't think he said we could have any treasure, did he?
I don't think he did either. I think all he said was he
I-
would leave.
Believe that was implied.
I don't think dragons imply things.
I've never dealt with a dragon, have you?
No.
Generally, when deals are struck, there's payment that needs to be received.
I think
Yeah,
our
I
lives might
thought
be
I thought
the
when
payment
you
here.
asked like what's in it for us, he said some of this treasure here.
Exactly.
I
don't
thought he
remember
said
that.
I'm not gonna kill y'all.
Yeah.
That's what I took.
Oh, illustrious Venom Fang. Can you clarify that for us? Did you intend to give us any portion of your treasure for helping you?
I have no intention of giving you the bounty I lay upon. Your treasure will be that I will be rid of this place for good.
How was
Alright.
that?
So that's a hard no on sharing any of your treasure.
If I help you and you go, can I have this tower then? Because I hadn't had a good place to live but a bridge a couple years ago.
Yes, that there is your treasure.
Aru,
Fuck guys, I got a house.
Aru, you're not helping anything.
I'm helping myself. Fuck you.
The human has struck a deal then.
Jesus fuck.
He's a dwarf.
He's not a
Man.
human. Why do you think he's a human?
He definitely doesn't speak for all of us.
us.
He's short, he's hairy, and he's stupid. He's not a human.
You all look.
So's
the
your
same
mother.
to me.
Hey, are you saying dwarves are stupid?
My mother is a saint.
Oh, Dorothy Mantooth is a saint.
Dorothy Talwar is a saint.
Yeah, I'm not totally comfortable with this deal.
It just doesn't seem like it benefits us much.
So-
Like,
I also don't understand why you think that we have some debt to Mr. Druid over here. Like, we just met the guy. Like, why do I need to feel obligated to protect his little
Well,
town?
Because
Go fight a dragon. I don't know.
if you wouldn't mind, we could go and discuss it amongst ourselves, and try to figure out what we want to do about the situation.
But you are
Talk to the
adventurer.
dragon.
Do you not seek adventure?
Yes, we do, but
But it benefits us.
yes,
Of course we seek adventure.
the risk is death, and the payoff is a random guy we just met gets to
Nothing.
get his tower back.
But
I got-
the
I
small
got a
fleshy
house.
one here said that he would enjoy the tower.
Haru is not capable of even crapping himself without getting it all over himself.
you
So
ain't better than me.
You don't know me.
Do you defy my offer then?
One of these is a...
No, we are just saying, give us a short amount of time to go discuss it amongst ourselves.
we want to make sure that we're not being exploited.
All right, very well. But I feel that you should take this map I have of my sister's lair before going.
All right, sure, we'll take that.
I'll straight
Wait.
up and take it.
Wait. If we take this map, in your terms, does that mean that the deal is struck?
Not necessarily.
We will grab the map after we've discussed our options.
He takes a long sigh in, closes his eyes for a moment,
And breathes acid on us.
And we're all dead.
and he
The
lets
end.
it out slowly. Very well.
He's letting us leave.
Yep.
You seem to have witted your way with this deal thus far.
Yeah,
Told you we were the smart ones.
we're doing good.
Why don't you speak downstairs, and I will wait here for your answer in, shall we say, a half of an hour.
That sounds reasonable.
Yeah, that sounds good.
But I say this. If you attempt to flee without coming back to discuss our terms, there shall be grim consequences. And you see a little bit of glow out of his mouth.
Sir, I'm a paladin, not a coward. When I say that we'll strike a deal, we will strike a deal with you on our terms.
I'm a coward, not a paladin. So
I'm a barbarian.
Aru, you're free to
All
flee.
right, sir.
Alright, so,
Alright, should we go back downstairs?
yep, so
Yes.
he lays his head back down on his treasure and seems to basically go essentially just back to sleep or nothing.
the whole
Hopefully
way out,
we-
I just keep bowing. 'cause I think
Hopefully,
it's-
Hopefully he dies of natural causes while we're discussing this.
All right. So
Ryan, why are you still upstairs?
Quaid's always the last to move his token.
all right. So you
He's
guys
not
get
even
back
paying
downstairs,
attention.
And Radha is down there with you, and you can tell that he is just invisibly shaken.
So, I guess I would be inclined to... I don't think we really have a choice as far as dealing with this dragon or fighting him, because he's not just going to let us leave, as he said. And I would be inclined to perform a task for him, but his task is fighting another dragon that he's apparently afraid to fight. And I just really feel like he's sending us to our death.
Well, we get other people to help us, though. What about that Sildo guy?
Sildar is tending to things in Fandalen, and
I
one
know.
man...
Well, we can go get him.
Yeah, but one man's not going to tip the scale in a fight against a dragon. Have you ever fought a dragon before, Haru?
I didn't know what one was before now.
Well, I haven't fought one either.
I agree
So
with
it might not be that hard.
Powerful.
Our options are extremely limited, and we need to be very calculated with our next decisions.
I get a house.
No, you will get death either way.
So that guy had a house.
Might get a house, but you'll probably be dead.
Your acid-covered bones can remain here, I guess, if that is what you want for a house.
Works for me.
If only I were a simpleton.
So,
I
only.
particularly don't like dealing with evil beings, especially those that I feel are using us for their own purpose. Rodoth here seems to be getting along just fine without us. I regret meeting him now. But again, as Borlak said, I don't think our options are extremely favorable.
Alright, I got this. What if we say we're gonna do it, and then we just don't?
I have a feeling he's going to be keeping an eye on us.
And then I realize Ring-a-Ding is standing
He
next
can't.
to me, and I just look away.
He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to leave his treasure.
You assume that he's going to leave his treasure and not send Rodoth here to keep an eye on us and make sure that we follow his terms.
I guess he could send Radha.
Dragons aren't so easily fooled, from what I can tell.
No.
You said he never fought a dragon before, so maybe they're really easily fooled. Ha! Got you there.
It's just not worth trying to describe to you what intelligence is, Haru.
You tell her what?
Exactly.
well, we seem to be between a rock and a hard place here. We don't want to deal with the dragon because he's probably just going to send us to our death. And if we refuse to deal with the dragon, he's going to send us to our death. So,
Ah!
It's Radha.
Why
don't know.
do we feel obligated to help Radoth? Like, why is that obligation there?
he told us where Cragmaw Castle was on our map.
And we got that, so fuck them.
Right. I'm just saying.
John, was there anything else we were supposed to get from Radoth? I remember writing his name down, but I feel like there was one more thing he knew or he could, like, we were supposed to ask him about. Besides Cragmaw.
I thought it was just the location of the castle and then get information on my staff.
There,
Oh, yeah. That's what it was.
there is something else in town to do. while we're
Yeah,
here.
aren't we supposed to find
Yeah.
that, like,
That
the lady's
crazy
prison
lady?
area.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Yes.
So the dragon didn't say if we go kill his sister, it has to be right now.
let's
So let's say we'll do it, and then we can get more shit, and then we can do it. He didn't put a timeline on it. What's timeline? I don't know that word. I got a headache.
Haru, just stop thinking. Don't hurt yourself.
Well, as Borlak put it, if we accept his deal, we're going to our death, and if we don't accept his deal, he's going to kill us. So we're stuck in a tough place, whereas if we just kill him now, we are simply fighting for our lives, and we take him out, we can take his treasure, and we can help Radoth.
I think
Because that's all Rados wants is for him to leave.
Bring it, dang. Do you need help?
we still have some tasks to finish in this town that I think are worthwhile to buy some time for before we decide to fight this dragon or fight his half-sister or both, whatever that may be.
Alright. So, you guys asked Radoth if he would help.
No, I asked if he needs help. Like, he's all shaking and scarred looking there, and we keep talking, and we're not asking him what he thinks.
Okay. So, you've engaged him with this, and he kind of motions for you to come very close to him.
Okay, we
All of us
get
are
closer.
Just
I
Haru.
get all up in his business.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Why, Haru?
Yeah.
Because none of you thought to talk to the fucking guy who's the...
Rude
the
is just
dragon.
not talking.
Alright. So, you get close to him, and he leans down to you, and he was like, "You need to get rid of him. He's controlling this place. He has control of me. We need to be rid of him."
See?
How do I know
Exactly.
he's not controlling you right now?
Good question.
Tell me the code word.
He just blinks slowly at you.
Show me on this doll where he touched you.
And he's like, "There are other dangers here than just him.
Like what?
Zombies?
Cultists."
Would they help us kill him?
Jesus Christ.
What did he say? What did Radoth say?
Cultists.
I'm gonna...
Cultists?
Yes.
Wow. I'm just sucking bad at rolls.
Do they worship the goddess of winter?
Do they worship the god of dragons?
He doesn't know. He just knows that there's cultists in town as well. And there's a reason that he has strong iron locks on his doors and windows.
Not really. We just kind of walked right in.
Well, it was open.
Oh.
It wasn't locked, I mean.
Oh, okay.
How about this one? If
Uh,
we fight him, will you help us?
If it means that we may be rid of him, yes, I will assist.
Here we go. We got another NPC to maybe help us fight a dragon.
Okay.
And the dragon himself admitted he's the dumb one.
I don't think dragons so easily admit their weaknesses.
Well, he admitted he's weaker than his sister, his half-sister. Otherwise, he would have already...
He didn't really admit that he was weaker than her. All he said was he didn't want to leave to go kill her or fight her
So he's a whip.
because he won't leave his
She was
treasure.
weaker.
Well,
He doesn't have a whip.
boasted.
He said that she was more cunning.
Yeah.
Yeah, he basically boasted that he was the strong one, but she was the smart one.
My gut tells me to kill him.
I mean, the question is, can we? I
Well,
don't
yeah,
know.
then
That is the question.
Out of.
Yeah, I'm all about killing some dragons, but
The fact of the matter is one way or another, we're going to be fighting a dragon.
yeah.
Well, Radoth, do you, in your honest opinion, do you think all of us together could beat this dragon? You've seen him fight before. You know more about him than any of us.
Yes, well, based on that gentleman's staff there, and you all look like formidable adventurers. With my assistance, we may be able to.
Before we go, do you happen to know a place that has some armor laying around that I could upgrade?
I don't know for sure, but the cultists may have some.
Who are these cunts you keep talking about?
How do we I feel like we need to go and seek out the other person that we came to this village to look for, but I don't exactly know how to buy time from this dragon.
Right. We are not going to be able to leave this tower, go gallivant looking for cultists and anything else, and then
Yeah.
make it back. We have to talk to him now, and if we're going to fight him, we're going to have to seize the opportunity because there's no way we're going to be able to file one by one up that staircase and make any sort of offensive against him in his lair.
Yeah.
We have one shot if we're going to attack him, and that's when
Yep.
we're all there talking to him.
Yep,
So,
exactly.
So let's take
Come up with a
deal
plan.
and tell him we need time to get our affairs in order, and then figure out the map, make a plan, then we'll go for the sister. Then we don't fight him right now.
So you're saying take him out and the sister?
No, I'm saying that I don't want to fight that
No.
thing in there.
He's saying
He said we agree to fight the sister,
fight
but
the sister, and that we will make a tactical plan
Make out? Ooh.
and return to him and let him know what that plan is, and that is when we will attack him.
Cause he said the dumb ones die. So if we say, hey, we're trying to be smart and do it right, then we won't die, and then we're not dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do that too.
It's good for him for us not to be dumb.
Right.
Radoth, have you encountered his stepsister at all?
No, I have not. She does not come here herself. She always seems to send spies, such as those spiders there.
Is the sister a dragon or a spider?
Dragon spider.
God.
She is a dragon.
Is the stepsister trying to take him out? Or does she not give a shit about him?
Dragon seem to feud between the kin, from what I have seen.
What? Hear me out. What if we made a deal with his sister to take him out? 'Cause she's got giant fucking spiders that could help us.
Yeah, all he's got is ring-a-ding.
Who's to say that the spiders won't turn on us during the battle and kill us?
'Cause she
I'd
probably
say
wants-
ring-a-ding is not going to turn on us during the battle.
Preferably, I'd rather not have the enemy's fighters helping us in a situation when we could be vulnerable.
Yeah, that's a good point.
well, and here's the bottom line. Making a deal with a dragon is never going to benefit us more than the dragon.
Which is why we don't really walk out of this with a great benefit.
How do you know that, Barlack? Have you ever fought a dragon?
Well, from what I've heard from dragon legends, is dragons are supremely powerful, completely evil, and cunning.
I just don't trust them because they're evil.
Yes.
Oh, I agree.
Well, if we're looking to get any, actual loot or benefit out of it, taking this dragon out is probably the only way.
Yes. Because if we take his sister out, he's just going to take his sister treasure and his own, and we don't get anything.
Right.
I agree. However, I
Presumably,
still feel
same
that
way
we
if we
are
made a deal with the sister.
correct. But I still feel very...
She may be the same way, though.
Of this caliber.
She may be like, oh yes, I'll help you take out my half-brother, but I get all the treasure.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying is if we go try to make a deal with her, we're going to be put in the same situation where she's going to say, go back and kill him or I'm going to kill you.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have two dragons wanting to kill us. And that
Exactly.
doesn't sound
That's
very-
why I don't think we can really make a deal with a dragon.
No, I think our best chance is just to kill him now.
I just don't feel good about the fight.
Well, I guess we've got two
Sure, yeah.
options here. We can either
Mainly because I don't have any good armor.
we can try to attack this dragon, surprise him, or we can run like hell.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to give us more time to come up with a plan or not.
Although,
You don't know unless you ask.
from a tactical standpoint, fighting him in his close quarters would be an advantage to us over allowing him to take flight.
Yeah,
And
we
move
would
up.
never be able to fight him in the air.
Yes.
So if we're going to battle him, the battle has to happen in the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Well-
Raina, let me ask you a really important question. About how many hit points does this dragon have?
Nice one.
I mean, in a vague, subtle estimate.
All right, in character, Borlak's going to ask the group. Well, I guess it all comes down to this, folks. If we fight this dragon,
Are you strong enough to be my man?
there's a really good chance that most of us won't survive. And we may kill this evil beast that's been plaguing this area. And whoever survives may get a lot of treasure. But are you willing to risk your life? And you may not walk away from this in order to do that for the greater good.
My life is always forfeit when fighting evil.
I get the tower if we do this.
Deal. So
I'm not comfortable with
my-
it, but
my goal in life is just to go, down in a blaze of glory so I get to Valhalla.
Then,
Sure.
just being a paladin, I'm obligated to kill evil.
All right, Talwar. I'm your dwarf. You're
So-
in, I'm in.
Do we... Alright, then we need to come up with a plan.
What's that, Quaid?
I was just saying, alright, then we need to come up with a plan. Like,
I've never fought a dragon, so from a tactical standpoint, it would seem important to stay away from his mouth as much as possible, but...
Well, I think what we need to do is get as close as possible and surround him. If we don't surround him, he's going to have room to maneuver, and if we all stand in a straight line, he can probably breathe fire or gas or acid or something at us. I don't know what kind of...
yes, if we're spaced out around him, then even if he does use his breath weapon on us, it'll only hit one of us, or maybe two of us at most.
So,
The
when
TP
we go
will just
back
stand
up
in
there...
front, and the DPS stand at the hind legs. Watch out for the tail and the eggs.
And more dots.
More dots, more dots. So, yeah, when we go back up there, we need to act casual, get as close as possible, and wait for some kind of signal to attack simultaneously.
Oh,
Yes.
I got a thing in my head. When
It's
we
called
went
a
up-
brain, Haru.
Well, shut up. When we went up, he said to put our weapons away. If we go up with them out, isn't he gonna know?
We're not going up with them out.
So then, when we pull them, he's gonna know.
Yeah.
He'll have the drop on us.
Yeah.
No, because by then we'll be in formation.
Yeah.
None of you assholes took that feat that lets you draw a weapon.
There's a thing called taking your weapon out before the initiative happens.
Yeah, so when we get the signal, that'll be to draw our weapons. So we'll
Okay.
at least have them at the ready.
Sure.
I don't know,
He
man.
seems
When
to
we
not
got-
be very intelligent, at least compared to his sister. If his sister is more cunning than him, I
Yes.
wonder if it would be worthwhile for me to attempt to feign diplomacy with him in order to strike a deal, and I will be our reference point during this and be the one that gives us the signal. And that signal will be when I reach for the map for his sister's lair.
And then instead of reaching for your map, you'll reach for your sword.
Correct.
All right. Well, I think what we need to do, like you said, we'll go back up with the intention of talking to him, and we all just get as close as we can. And then when you reach for your map, we all draw our weapons and we take him out.
Yes. So there should be enough room for all of us to be adjacent to him and hit him.
So I will retake my spot right in front of him where I was. Since that was where I was initially when we were discussing tactics and this deal.
Sure.
And then if at that point, I would say if everybody just kind of wants to casually shuffle around while I am talking to him, and get into positions.
Yeah. When we get up there, we'll maybe stand in like a straight line, sort of inconspicuously, and then as you're talking, we'll all sort of like get as close as we can,
Do we want to...
alerting him.
I will even pull him in closely and try to whisper to him again so that the spies can't hear our conversation.
Good
Yeah.
idea.
That's good.
do we want to try and appeal to his awesome dragon tutory and be like, hey, can we have some luck by rubbing your scales?
Probably not.
I don't know if he
I think there is something about boosting his ego. He seems very into himself.
Yeah, that can definitely help open the door, get us in there.
But we definitely don't want to give away our intentions by wanting to touch him. That seems to me that it would raise a red flag for him.
Do
At
we
least
want-
it would for me?
Should we have some of us in the back as well? I mean, we've got a healer or anybody who's more of a range person. I know I'm a little better with bows, but
I don't think we should stack up at range because then he's going to be able to breath
Okay. All right.
in a row.
wall melee then.
Yeah, we need to stand as close as possible the whole
Maybe
time.
you should have taken point blank shot.
I actually do have point blank shot and.
Well, then you shouldn't have any issues.
Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of awesome damage dealing spells, so I'm gonna do more damage with my short spear and my crossbow anyway.
Use your staff.
Yeah, you got to use the staff.
Quick. What's your dude's name? Tom?
What? Oh,
Grim
good.
staff.
Grimstaff. What? Why don't you go over to the corner there and quick get attuned with your staff, however that is, and
Already am.
become friendly with it.
Jerk your staff off and
You
yeah.
need to put it up your bum or whatever.
All right. Well,
So is this our, anything else?
I think we all know the plan, right?
I think so.
Can I add
It's
mage
been nice
armor?
knowing you guys if we don't come out of this.
Can I cast mage armor on you guys?
Mage armor improves your armor, so it doesn't stack with if we're wearing armor. So you can cast it on someone who's wearing really wimpy armor.
Or no armor, like the druid.
Or no armor.
Maybe. But other than that, it's not going to really help anybody else.
It might, like when you did it to Chuck, it improved it by 1, because your mage armor is +4 and his studded leather is +3.
Does anybody have any sweet breastplates or anything laying around that I could sword out for?
No.
Well, what is everyone else's?
No.
I mean, I've got 10 charges on this thing.
Damn
Mage
that.
armor is only 1 charge.
Damn
Well,
that.
what other
What's
stuff?
shield? Yeah, what's shield do? What's shield do? That's the
Well,
other.
I don't have it in my spell list, so I can't do it anyway.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe you can give it to is Haru the paladin? Or
No, I am.
Oh.
Well,
okay.
do I have to, like, have the spell, or is it just it just has to be like a wizard or a sorcerer spell?
Yeah, it just has to be a sorcerer's spell. You have to have access to it.
Oh,
But as a
then, yeah,
sorcerer, he only knows so many spells.
True.
I mean, if I don't have to have that spell, like, in my spell list, like a known spell at the moment, I could cast shield on you guys.
Does the staff have any spells, or does it only cast spells you already have?
It's mage armor and shield.
Okay.
And then just a +1 AC bonus to whoever's holding it. But yeah, I can only cast mage armor or shield.
Yep, so you can cast any spell you know without preparing it ahead of time, like a wizard or a cleric must. So as long as it's in your castable spells,
Adventurer!
and as long as it's
Enjoy being kept waiting.
and as long as it's the amount of spells that you have, Tom, yes, you can use it.
All right, we better get going up there.
Yes, I believe that's our cue. Speaking of cues, remember when I reach for the map.
Right to
Weapons out.
Alright,
All right, we're
See you
gonna
in
back up.
Valhalla.
marching order from the base of the stairs,
Praise Pello.
clockwise.
Ooh.
I'll go back up at the top there, or the front.
I'm gonna cast shield on everyone. You get +7 AC and +3 on reflex saves.
Oh wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
What
Do you
is
have
it?
shield as a spell?
It doesn't matter as long as it's within his, like, list of spells that he can cast at that level.
Right, that's
He's
what
a
I mean.
sorcerer.
It
Yeah.
might not be. Yeah. Let's
As
look
long
at
as
it.
it's a level.
Yeah, shield is a level 1 wizard or sorcerer spell.
Oh,
But
yeah.
you know it. You only know so many spells as a sorcerer.
But if the staff is like, the thing,
Unless the staff
you have
has
to know
it.
The staff can cast a spell. It says, what is it, Staff of Defense?
It's like a
Yeah.
wand of magic missiles or a wand of
I can-
lesser cure.
Here, I'll find it real quick and just read it again.
Says,
That's what I was asking. Like, do I need to know what that spell is?
no. It says it can be used to cast one of the following spells if the spell is on your class's spell list.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I can.
Sorcerers aren't like wizards. Like, he doesn't have to prepare a spell. If it's in his class spell list,
Oh, but that's not what it's saying. It says you can cast any spell from a wizard or sorcerer. Normally, a sorcerer only knows like 4 spells that they can cast over and over again. So that's what we needed to figure out.
Mm-hmm. But this allows you, as long as it's in your class spell list,
Okay.
use the staff to cast those spells.
So the staff
if you're a
can,
cleric, you click.
yeah, but the staff can pull up like any kind of spell that a sorcerer could cast.
Well, they can cast Mage Armor and Shield.
This specific staff has the ability to cast Mage Armor and Shield, provided that the class of the character carrying it has that as an available spell in their class spell list. They don't have to have
Okay.
it listed as one of their spells.
Okay, but you can't cast like magic missile or fireball just because
No.
it's a wizard spell.
Yeah.
It has to be
Okay,
something
so
that the
yeah.
staff is programmed to cast.
Yeah. So I can cast Mage Armor on myself, and I can cast Shield on you guys.
Yep.
Alright.
Keep in mind that staff only has 10 charges.
Yep.
Shield eats up 2.
Shield equals 2 charges per cast.
Yep. So I can put it on. Well, I can use 8 charges and put it on all of you. I'm not gonna put it on the druid.
Well, you could put Mage Armor. Well, I guess that'd bring you down to 0 charges and you have to roll a d20.
Well, it would give me 1,
Oh, okay.
but I'd rather have 2.
what spells do you know? Just those 2? Or do you have any damage spells that you could use?
Magic Missile is about the only damage
Oh,
dealing
okay.
one that I've got.
So Shield creates an invisible tower shield-sized mobile disc of force that hovers in front of you. It negates magic missile attacks directed at you. The disc also provides a +4 shield bonus to AC. This bonus applies against incorporeal touch attacks since it is a force effect. The shield has no armor check penalty or arcane spell failure chance. Unlike with the normal tower shield, you can't use the shield spell for cover.
And if you're already using a shield, that +4 doesn't stack with your shield because that's the same kind of bonus.
True.
So you'd only get the difference.
Yep.
Yeah.
So like for me, I have a buckler on my arm, which gives me a +1. So the net effect of this spell is going to give me +3 armor class, which is still really useful.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas like Talwar or someone who has a large shield, you're only going to get +2 net bonus.
Still good, though.
Still good.
So plus
I
2
just
is
have
AC.
I just have a wood shield, which is just a 2 + 2.
Well, apparently it's way better in 3 instead of 3.5 because my book says +7.
Jeez. And that's
They
a
must
level
they
one
probably
spell.
nerfed it in 3.5.
Yeah. What's a level 1 spell?
Right.
+7?
Yeah, right.
It makes you unhittable at that
At
level.
level 1, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. But we'll take it.
Yeah,
Sure.
we'll take it.
It will be benefactor to any of us, really.
Yeah. Yep, it'll help
Alright,
anybody.
so everyone line up and take a suck on my rod.
Alright.
I grow impatient!
Jeez, this dragon's cranky.
Jesus Christ, just calm down.
All right,
Calm
so let's
yourself.
get into position. Let's move as close
So
as we can.
let's-
Like,
okay, so just
reasonably
what was the bonus for that time?
+4.
So it'd be a +2 to me.
You have a shield? Okay.
Yep. Well, if I choose to use the shield, because I do have a bastard sword, so I can either use it or not.
yeah, you might as well not use your
Yeah.
beast sword two-handed.
Yeah. I will.
How long does the spell last? Actually, I have it right in front of me. I can just check.
1 minute per level.
Okay. I'm gonna drop my buckler too. I won't need it.
What page does I have to be on to add miscellaneous mods to my AC so that it's represented properly?
You really don't need to. There's nothing that calculates against your AC.
If you want to actually just put your modified
In the blue circle.
or even you could just add the additional component in the red circle if you want to. If you don't want
Hey, Sildar.
If you just type in +2 into the blue circle or +4, it'll bump it up.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. I feel like that total AC is with my shield in there, and I don't. That's not an
So type
actual
in
representative.
-2, then +4.
Put in +2 and you'll be good.
+2.
Yeah, just remember to take it off after the bonus.
Okay.
goes off.
Nah.
You may always take it off.
Always.
Anyways, we better get up here. He's getting pissed. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm
Let's
already
go.
up now. What you guys are talking about?
Alright, movie character
Not here.
tokens.
Boop beep.
And his name is Venom Fane.
Venom Fang. Adventurers, I was growing quite impatient. What took you so long?
It was my
I
fault.
apologize, Lord Venom Fane. It was very important for us to make a plan for fighting your half-sister and being able to present that to you as accurately as we could.
So
Being as,
you've agreed to my terms then?
of course we have, O benevolent one.
Don't really have an option.
What was that, wizard?
There's no wizard here.
The dragon don't know the difference.
I'm going to roll a diplomacy with the dragon as I start to unravel our tale.
Alright.
Why do you need a roll? Just role play it.
Yeah.